So if you have that playlist, you can start putting it on. Yeah. We'll start today in child's pose on your mat. So if you haven't done yoga or anything like that before, that's totally okay. What you do, I'll be demoing it right here. You spread your knees wide on your mat, so it's at the width of your mat. You bring your big toes to touch, and then you start to walk your hands out towards the front of your mat. You place your forehead all the way on your mat, and walk your fingertips as far as you can. I'm going to get up, but you stay here and start to breathe here. Think about your intention for why you joined me this morning. The intention I challenge you to have this morning is to reset. And although things can be crazy, they can be all over the place, and things are really uncertain right now, I challenge you to reset your daily routine, to reset how you go about your day, and make each thing intentional. Now, in child's pose, start to walk your finger pads over to the right side of your mat, and then place your left palm on top of your right. Now gaze underneath your right tricep, and then start to breathe all through your left side body. Sink your hips all towards your left heel. And start here. Take a few deep breaths. So inhaling in your nose. And then exhaling out. 2 more deep breaths on this side. And then 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhaling. Now start to walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat. This time place your right palm on top of your left. Gaze underneath your left tricep. And then breathe through your entire right side body. Sink all your weight over towards your right heel this time. Take deep breaths in through your nose. And then let them out your mouth. Make sure to anchor your right ear into your mat. 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale as you walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. Now start to rock your forehead side to side. Massage out your third eye center. And then inhale, tabletop pose. So stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to your mat. Send the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Rotate your shoulders back, your biceps up. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. 1 more inhale, cow pose. Lengthen out your spine. Draw your knees up down. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your knees. Now inhale back to tabletop pose. And start to take giant, big circles towards the right side. So coming all the way forward, all the way back. So loosening up all your joints. And then notice here what feels a little bit tight. Keep doing those giant hip circles. And then figure out where you need to take a few breaths. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale. Now inhale, tabletop pose. This time lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. And start to circle out your wrist, your entire right arm. Now thread your right arm underneath your left. Anchor your right shoulder, your right ear into your mat. And then gaze over your right hand. Option to stay right here. Now option, take your left hand behind your back and grip the inner part of that right thigh. So drawing your left shoulder down your back. Option to tuck your toes and begin to lift your left foot off your mat, hovering your toes right above your neck. So feel that lengthening all through your left side body. Now take 2 deep breaths right here while I fix the music. And then 1 more inhale right here. One more, exhale out. Woo! Now plant your left hand down, your left knee into your back. Inhale, extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale as you plant your right hand back down. Now tuck your toes and make those big giant circles. This time it's the left side. So noticing where there's a little tightness. Coming all the way forward, all the way back. And take a few deep breaths in those areas of your body that feel a little bit tight. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale. And then exhale as you come back to tabletop pose. Now this time shift all your weight to your right hand. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Start to circle out your wrist, your entire left arm. Loosen up your left side body. And then exhale as you thread your left arm underneath the right. Anchor your left shoulder, your left hip. Now same options as the other side. So option, take your right hand behind your back. And then grip your inner arch of your left thigh. Option, tuck your toes and begin to lift your right leg off your mat. Pointing your toes down towards your back. Now, so that I don't fall, take 3 deep breaths right here. Lengthening through your entire right side body. 2 more deep breaths. Now 1 more inhale. And then 1 more exhale out. Now put your right hand down, your right knee down. Inhale, sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling. Circle it up. And then exhale as you plant it back down. Now this time tuck your toes and lift your knees off your mat for bear pose. So notice that my knees are hovered above my mat. I'm pulling my belly button in and up, and then doming out my shoulder blades, like I'm in cat pose here. So curl your navel in, gaze right in between your thumbs. Now inhale, turbo dog, send your hips back towards your heels, straighten your arms. So feel this all through your Achilles, your calves, all down your shoulders. Now like a wave, shift forward, high plank. Now walk your feet back so that your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists. Your heels over your toe mounts. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, turbo dog, send your hips back, straighten your arms. And then like a wave, shift forward, high plank. 2 more times. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale like a wave, shift forward, high plank. 1 last one. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, shift forward, high plank. Now this time shift forward to your big toes. Hug your elbows in towards your ribs and then lower halfway. Hold here for 4. For 3. All the way down into 2. And 1 all the way down. Now untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Take your hands right by your armpits. Tuck your elbows behind. Inhale, rise your chest up, cobra pose. And then exhale, lower down. We'll do that 2 more times. So really press to the tops of your feet like your little mermaid. And then inhale, tuck your elbows and rise up, come onto your feet. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now bring your hand a little bit wider than your mat. Come onto your finger pads and then inhale, rise up. Now this time drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out. Now shift all your weight to your right finger pads. Feel this all through your right rotator cuff. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, drop your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Now this time shift all your weight to your left finger pads. Feel that all through your left armpit right here. Take 1 deep inhale. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Now inhale, rise up. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Now tuck your toes, engage your legs. Put your hands right next to your armpits. Inhale, high plank, press up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and down. Now start to pedal out your dog, then deep into 1 knee and the other. Let everything go right here. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Now take 3 deep breaths here. With every inhale, rest your chest closer toward your thighs. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Now inhale, lift your heels off your mat. Come on the balls of your feet. And then exhale, sink your heels down. And spiral your inner thighs towards the backward. Press through your finger pads to bring your chest closer toward your thighs. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels off your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale, sink your heels all the way down. Now begin to walk your hands, tiptoe them back all the way to your feet. And take on a ragdoll pose. So grab opposite, I'm going to face this way right here. Grab opposite elbows with opposite knees. Now bend deep into your knees so your chest, I'm going to go this way now, falls all the way toward your thighs. Now relax the back of your neck. Remove all those wrinkles. Let all that breath come out the crown of your head. Now option if your shoulder blades are a little tight, interlace your hands above your head. Option, take your hands and interlace them at the top of your head, really allowing the crown of your head to fall. You'll feel this all through your calves, your hamstrings, down the back of your spine. Especially if you haven't been moving a lot. It's really important to hang upside down, letting that all that new oxygen replenish out the crown of your head. Now begin to nod your head yes. Nod your head no. Nod your head yes. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, plant your hands onto your neck. Now bend deep into your right knee. Plant your right hand onto your neck. And then inhale, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. So lending out our calves are a T-band on the left. So begin to shift all your weight to your left leg. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, draw your left shoulder down your back. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down. This time, put your left hand down. Inhale, extend your right arm up. This time, shift all your weight over to your right foot. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Now bend your knees, tuck your chin in towards your chest and roll up to stand vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Then right here, exhale, Savasana, to be standing still. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back and then close your eyes right here. Right here is where you set your intention. Now my intention, I challenge you to do is to reset. Reset that normal that you've been doing maybe for the past 10 years. And that fitness routine, getting moving, may look a little bit different. And that's okay. It's okay to reset. It's okay to find our new normal. You feel free to use that intention or take one of your own. We'll seal our intention today with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale through your nose. Then open mouth as you release that breath out. Now open your eyes and release your fingertips down at your side. Now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead and then just hold right here. Now ground down through your feet. So make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. Root your toes into your mat. Now pull your thighs off your kneecaps to engage your quads. And then draw your tailbone down as you pull your belly button down. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, puff your chest bone. And then create that expansion through your chest, just like you're waking up in the morning. Now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead, seal your palms together. And then exhale, forward fold, just like that ragdoll. Hinge forward and down to your neck. Let the crown of your head fall heavy right here. Now inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to your shins or your thighs, and then just hold here. Now remove the wrinkles from the back of your neck, so gaze straight down in front of you. And shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. This should feel like someone's pulling you by your ponytail out in front of you. So make sure you're extending your crown of your head forward. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands step back, and then hold right. Now inhale as you shift your weight forward. Look at my toes, and you can see I'm on my tippy toes. And then exhale, lower halfway. Notice I'm not all the way down. You're keeping your belly up, holding your elbows in towards your side. Inhale, high plank, press back up. Exhale, lower halfway, just warming up our triceps. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. One more inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the tops of your feet just like earlier, but then straighten your arms. Notice my knees are off my mat to protect my lower back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll now repeat that breath to me. So take one deep inhale in. Exhale that breath out. Now inhale, gaze up. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, catches your arms, pump your chest up. Inhale, rise back up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, let your hands step back and then hold right knee. Now bring your right knee to your right tricep. So I'm bringing my right knee, tapping my right tricep. Then back to center. Left knee to left tricep. Back to center, alternate here. So it's right, center, left, center, right. Exhale. Exhale, continue to breathe as you repeat this. Now remove those wrinkles from the back of your neck, gaze straight down at your mat. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5, just warming up our legs. In 4. In 3, final 2. And 1, high plank. Now shift your weight forward, lower halfway, bring your elbows in towards your side. Now inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep inhale in. Exhale, sigh that breath out. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, just repeating that same thing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, seal your palms together, rise back up. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. So you plant your hands, step back, or float back here. You shift your weight forward, lower halfway, bring your elbows in towards your side. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and down. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now bring your big toes to touch. Leave a little space between your heels. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms overhead. And hold and breathe right here. Now notice that my knees are stacked behind my ankles. So start to shift your weight all towards your heels. Maybe peel your toes off your mat. And then spread your toes out wide. That way most of your weight is in your heels. Now lower your booty down if you're sitting in a chair. And then pull your belly button in up. Now if your shoulders are up by your ears, start to melt them away from your hips. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. So sweep your arms behind you. And then rather than dumping into our thighs, use your obliques to hold your chest and tummy right over your thighs. Now just like halfway lift, elongate your neck, send the crown of your head forward. Still shift your weight towards your heels. And now lift your knees 1 inch higher to activate your triceps. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower a little bit closer towards your mat. Inhale, chair pose, sweep your arms overhead. And then exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, high to low plank chaturanga, that same vinyasa. Step or flow back. Shift your weight forward, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the top of your feet, straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths right here. And then 1 inhale in. 1 exhale out. Now I'm going to face this way so that you can see my right side. So inhale, lift your right leg high. This is 3-legged dog. Now look back at your left heel. Make sure it's sinking into your neck. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Take big, giant circles with your right knee. So we're lengthening out our gateway, our psoas. Maybe even roll out that ankle. 1 more deep inhale. 1 more exhale. Now inhale, 3-legged dog. Keep your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Hold it here for 4, For 3, can you lift a little higher? Yes, you can. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, crescent lunge. Step your right foot right between your hands. Now drop your booty down. As you scoop your right hip back, your left hip forward. Keep your hands on the ground. Now, take your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. Press your back heel over your toenail. Then inhale as you rise up, crescent lunge. Hold right here. Now notice, look at your front knee. See if it's over your toes. If it is, take a step back. Now take your hands, scoop your right hip back, your left hip forward. And then pull your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. 2 deep breaths right here. So with every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, lower down a little bit closer towards your neck. 1 more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. So now just like that chair pose, hinge your chest forward. Now squeeze your palms towards one another like you go beach ball. Take 2 deep breaths right here. Your quads may be burning up, and that's okay. 1 more inhale. Now exhale to shift to your front foot. Take all your weight to your front foot. Inhale, 1-legged Tadasana. Bring your left knee in line with your hips, and then hold right here. Now if you have a mirror nearby, or you can even feel it, scoop your left hip down, your right hip up. Send your arms back up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slow and control. Come back as you step back to that crescent lunge. Hinge your chest forward with airplane arms. Now inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down. Gaze out at your top hand and then hold right here. Now notice my back foot is spin, so it's parallel to the back of my mat. I'm pressing through my pinky edge of my back foot, so I'm squeezing my back towards the back of me. Now send your front knee towards your pinky toe to open up your hips. And then tuck your tailbone underneath. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then gaze over your top hand. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, so you hinge forward. And then when you can't anymore, hinge down. So you can take your hands on the inside of your foot to a block, or I would start out by putting your right arm on the right thigh. No matter where you are, frame your top ear with your bicep, and then squeeze your right knee towards your pinky toe. Now scoop your right hip underneath you, your left hip back. And start to open up your chest right here. 2 deep breaths. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, reverse warrior. So keep that bend in your front knee. Take your top arm up and back behind you and hold right here. Now if you can use that thigh, take your back hand and just to press your front thigh down. Yes, feel that burn through your front thigh. Then reach up and back through your right side body. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your front foot with your hands, then spiral your foot down. Now play your hands, take all your weight to your hips. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. And then exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. So options to the ekapada. If you have those shin stands, go ahead and do them. And always feel free, you can always do a high plank and hold it. Meet us all back in downward facing dog. Hi, y'all. So now we're going to do the same thing, but this time on the left side. So inhale, lift your left leg high, look back at your right foot. Sink your right heel into your mat. Now bend your knees back to your hips. Take those hip rolls to the right, to the left. So lengthening out that psoas, your hip flexors, as well as your groin on your left there. 2 deep breaths. Maybe roll out that ankle. Now inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold it here for 4. For 3, press it up a little bit higher. 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step your left foot right between your hands. Now, before you take your hands up, scoop your left hip back, your right hip forward. Press your back heel over your toenail, your back knee tap towards the ceiling. Then inhale, rise up. Woo! And then just hold right here. Now again, send your front knee towards your pinky toe, open up your hips. Now can you pull your back kneecap up towards the ceiling? Start to feel this fire all through your thighs. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. So again, without dumping your chest in, hold your chest so it's covered right over your front thigh. Now gaze right in front of your mat, elongate your neck. Squeeze your palms together and lift your pinkies towards the ceiling. Now shift all your weight forward. Inhale, standing leg raise, bring your right knee in line with your hip. And hold right here. Now point your right toes towards your nose. And then ground down through all 4 corners of your left hip. Now pull your left kneecap, your thigh off your kneecap to engage your quad, but leave a little micro bend in your left. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, slow and controlled. Now shift your chest forward. Take 1 deep inhale in, warrior 2. And then hold right here. Now again, stack your shoulders to the right over your hips. And then send your knee towards your pinky toe. Now spiral your thighs away from one another as you gaze at your top hands. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward, and then down. Now again, you can see from the back side, bring your bicep like someone's pulling your top hand. So draw your shoulders away from your hips. Now draw your right shoulder down your back, gaze underneath your right armpit. Scoop your left hip under your right hip back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back behind you. You can do this right here. Take your back hand and squeeze your front thigh. Lower your front thighs and reach up and back. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your front foot with your hips. Shift all your weight towards your hands. Take your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, high to low plank, however you want to do it. Chaturanga Dandasana option. Just hold that high plank. Get us back and down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep inhale in. Open mouth, release that breath out. We'll now be doing this breath movement. Same movements right here. So inhale, gaze flow. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Keep your hips low. Keep your arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose with your hips even lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shine your chest pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Now listen here. Over to your left elbow. Back over to your right. Windshield wiper, left and right. Exhale. Exhale, pull your belly button in towards your side. You have both. 3, sweep it back up, into, and run, inhale, 3-legged dog, keep your right leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, hinge your chest forward. Shift your weight to your front foot. Inhale, standing leg raise, woo, bring your left knee in line with your hip. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, slow and control. Inhale, warrior 2. And then exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward and down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back behind you. Exhale, runner's lunge, frame your front foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Over to your right, then left. Like a windshield wiper for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sweep back up in 2. And 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Extend your arms overhead. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, standing leg. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog, keep your left leg high. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take one deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Now we're pulsing up. So it's up and up. Exhale. Exhale. So activating your triceps. Squeeze at the back of your arm. So it's up and up. Can you see your hips even lower? It's up and up. Gaze at the top of your mat. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And then lower all the way down, high boat pose. So option, take your toes to the ground, or bring your shins parallel to your mat. Extend your gaze up and out. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, Charlie, angel your fingers. Bring your elbows by your side. You have Russian twists. So it's right, and left. Exhale, exhale. Yes, so make sure you're using full range of motion options to place your toes down. So we're working our obliques right here. It's out and out. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, high boat, into, and 1, inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat, so not all the way down. Take your head off your mat, your feet are hovering over your mat. We have pulses right here. Pulse and pulse. Exhale, exhale, gaze straight up toward the ceiling. Peel your chin away from your chest. Gaze straight up. Feel that in your lower belly right here. For 4, 3, all the way down into, and 1 all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your legs up towards the ceiling. We have toe taps here. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. Exhale. Now again, gaze straight up. Avoid tucking your chin in. And then pull your belly button towards your mat. Use that upper abdominal to pull you up towards your toes. So it's up and down. Exhale. You have 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pulse up and up. So it's pulse and pulse. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it 2, and 1. Now hold here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your heels down. Take your hands, put them right by your glutes. Take your bum right over your thumbs. Now take your heels all the way down. Inhale, take your knees up towards the ceiling and little hip lifts. It's up, down, lift, and lower. Exhale. Exhale. So for some reason you can't see me. My head's all the way down on my mat. The only thing lifting up is my tailbone. So your lower abdominal region is pulling you up. And I'm taking my heels down to my mat every single time. So it's up and down. Your knees are going straight up rather than your feet. You have 8, 7, keep going right here. For 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest. We'll be back down here. And start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Yes, make you pop back up into chair pose if you're still over. Yes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now stay here for a few breaths. Let your core lengthen out. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! I wish I could hear you back. How y'all feel? Woo-hoo! All right, y'all. Now we got our right side. A little bit different here. A little bit more work. Inhale up your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Then over to your left, kick it through, fall and triangle. Now, I'm on my pinky toe of my right foot. My toe is my big toes up towards the ceiling. My right hand's down, I'm gazing up at my left hand. Now option, stay here. Option, take your left hand to and take your elbow to your ear. Now begin to lift your right foot up, you're crunching in. So it's in and out. In and out. So crunching my left elbow to my right knee. It's in and out. Exhale for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands heart center. We have low lunges. It's down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down. Exhale. So you're lowering with your left leg. You're lifting up with your front. So it's down and up. The left leg is the back leg is doing the lowering. The front leg is doing the lifting. It's down and up. Lower. Exhale to lift. It's down. Exhale for 8, 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, you'll pulse it down in 2, and 1 that pulls it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Pull your arms up and up. Exhale. Now scoot your right hip back, your left hip forward. Right here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, standing leg raise, 2, and 1. Inhale, standing leg raise. Exhale, funky chair. Cross your ankle over. We have figure 4 squats. It's down and up. Lower and lift. Yes, exhale to lift. Exhale. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we pick this for 3, 2, and 1. Now sweep your left leg back. Airplane. Toe tap down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down. Exhale. Yes, you got it. Now scoot your left hip down. Your right hip up. Your right glute should be on fire. Yes. So if it is, it's working, don't stop now. You have 8, 7, for 6. Woo! You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, crescent lunge with airplane in 2. And 1 inhale, crescent lunge with airplane on. Then warrior 2. Woo! This should feel good. Bend your right knee closer to your side. Giving your glute a break right here. 2 deep breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Now this time, lift both arms up towards the front like you're holding a beach ball. You have a sit. It's down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down. Exhale. Yes, you got it. That right glute may be on fire. So really focus on your obliques, your external obliques right here. Yes. 8 more here. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3, we'll hold and squeeze in 2. And 1 now, hold and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, run your lunge frame your feet with your hands. Now inhale, shift forward, standing splits. Bring your left foot up. Take your right head, your right head, your head, and your chest to your right back. We have Shiva squats. So option to come to your bigger pad. Option to bring your hands towards center. Shiva squats right here. So it's in and out. Woo! In and out. Hard to talk with you at the same time. Exhale. So you're tucking your left knee behind your right. I understand your right glute may be on fire. Well, we only have 8 more. For 8, 7, for 6. We have 5 more. For 4, For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands towards center. Inhale, standing leg raise. Exhale, eagle on the left leg over, left arm under. So I'm going to face forward right here. Take your left leg over, your left arm under. I'm starting to sweat here. Now we have eagle crunches here. So you're crunching in for 2, then back up. So using your obliques, your abdominals right here. Yes, you can. Keep going. Don't give up now. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, we'll put my hair up in 2. And 1, inhale, standing leg raise. Bring your left knee line. Exhale, airplane. All the way back to standing splits. And then forward fold at the top of your back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, in your hips close, keep your arms overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands over 10 little pulses down and down. Yes, you got it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 all the way down. Now this time, take your right hand up towards the side. Take your left leg up towards the side. Now inhale, tap the opposite side, the outside of your left foot. Take your shoulder blades off your mat. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Repeat this. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale. Exhale. You have 8, 7, 6 of your crunching that left internal oblique. For 4, for 3, we'll pulse it up into, and 1 now pulse it up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, switch it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your right leg out, left arm up. Tap the outside of your right foot, can't see. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you lift up. It's down, up, lower, and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down. Exhale. Yes, so only your shoulder blades are coming all the way up. Your low back is still pinned into your mat. It's down and up. Exhale. Exhale, 8 more. You have 8, 7, 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, you'll pulse it up. In 2, and 1 now pulse it up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Maybe pump back up into that chair pose. Woo! And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have that one more time. So inhale, lift your left leg high. I'm going to turn the other way so you can see. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Over to your right. Kick it through fallen triangle. This time, see how I'm in the inner arch of my back foot, the pinky edge of my front. Now, opposite stay here. Opposite chicken arm, your top hand. Bring your right elbow in towards your ear. Start to lift your left foot off your mat. You'll crunch in and out. In and out. Crunching your right elbow to your left knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, set your left foot between your hands. Inhale, Crescent Lunge, take your arms overhead and face the front of you. Exhale, bring your hands hard center, hover your back knee. It's pulse and pulse. Full range right here. Now it's down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. Down. Exhale. So you're lowering with your back leg. Again, lifting up with your front. Draw your shoulders away from your hips. If you're sweating, that's good. Getting rid of all that little stress that you don't need. 8 more right here. For 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, I'll pulse it down. Into, and 1 now, pulse for 8. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, crescent into, and 1, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Now scoop your left hip back, your right hip forward. Hold up your pinkies. It's up and up. This time your palms are up to the left. You're working your triceps. Now feel this in your left knee. That means it's working. You have 8, 7, 6, 5 to the top of your mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift forward. Inhale, standing leg release. Exhale, figure 4. Little squats right here. So it's down and up, lower and lift. Exhale, keep it. Down. Exhale, you got it. So gaze at something not moving. So not the mirror, but something right in front of you. You got it. That will help your balance. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5. For 4, standing leg raise. In 3, in 2, and 1, standing leg raise. Woo! Now airplane. Toe taps down and up, lower and lift. Exhale, it's down. Exhale, yes, that left knee should be on fire. Working the outside left. Work. 7, 6, 5. Crescent lunge with airplane in 4. In 3. Step it back in 2. And 1. Inhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Exhale, warrior T. 2 deep breaths right here. Woo. Giving that left booty a break right here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, extended side angle this time. Both your arms are out. Scoop your right shoulder down or back. It's down and up. Lower. And lift. So make sure your weight is distributed evenly for both feet. And now make sure that your torso is towards the left side. Got it. Working those external obliques for 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, we'll hold and squeeze. In 2. And 1, hold here. For 4. For 3, reverse warrior. In 2. And 1, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your front foot with your hand. Now this time you're staying on that front foot. Standing split. Woo! So feel that left thing right here. Parallel. Feel that left thing through your left calf, your left hand. Allow your chest to get closer to your left calf. We have Shiva squats right here. So tuck your right knee behind your left. Then go deep. Then straighten that up. So it's down and up. Lower. And lift. Exhale and keep it up. It's down. Exhale, option to bring your hands heart center. You want a little challenge. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, hold in. Bring your hands heart center. Standing leg raise. Bring your right knee in line here. Exhale, I'm going to turn towards the camera. Eagle on the right leg over. Right arm under. Option to bear hug. Bring your hands towards heart center. But we're crunching our knees, elbows to our knees. So it's down, for 2, then up, for 2. Down, for 2, then up, for 2. Squeeze, and down, 4 more. For 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Sweep your leg back, airplane. And then all the way down, standing splits. Shift forward right here. Forward, forward. Now shake out your legs. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back up. Inhale, sweep your arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, you're going to a high plank. Last little bit of work right here. So take your towel. You can fold it up if you want to. Place both feet on your towel. You can move your mat out of the way. Place your hands on your mat. Now we're doing little abs. So you walk out to a high plank. Notice my feet are on my couch. I'm crunching in and out. In and out. Exhale. Exhale, clean all this dog hair off my floor. So gross. It's in and out. Exhale. Exhale as you come in. So squeezing that lower abdominal region as you crunch it. Now continue to breathe for 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, child's pose under blanket or towel and 2. And 1, come to a child's pose on your blanket. So like the beginning of class, spread your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch. Walk your hands out. 2 deep cleansing breaths right here, and we're going back. Woo. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale out. Now start to walk your hands back out. Take your toes back onto your towel. We're crunching to our right elbow, back. Left elbow, back. Back. Squeeze. Still working those internal obliques again. Squeeze and down. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. Keep going right here. You have 8 more. For 8, yes you can. 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1 child's pose on your towel. We have 1 more set of abs, y'all. Then we're stretching. You're done with this Yogalates practice. Woohoo! 1 more deep inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Last little part. Lay your hands down. Now place your toes onto your little towel. We're piking up here. So keep your arms, your legs straight. You're piking up and down. Up and down. Exhale. So now we're working our upper abdominal too. It's up and down. Exhale. Exhale. So notice how the upper part of your abs is burning right here. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Go back onto your mat. Come into a child's pose. Woo! Y'all, you did it. So go back in to a child's pose under this light. Start to feel your breath. Take a deep inhale in through your finger pads. Exhale that breath out the back of your spine. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Inhale, tabletop pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. So bring your right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Make sure that your back foot, the top of your foot, is on your mat. Now make sure that you feel no pain in your knee. Make sure your shin is parallel to the top of your mat. Optional place, you can roll up your towel and place it underneath your right butt cheek so you can level them out. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale as you lower all the way down. This may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I challenge you to breathe through it. This part of class becomes uncomfortable because you're stuck with your breath, your thoughts. There's no more chaos from all that Yogalates. There's no more outside noise, sweat, all of that. But just focusing on the discomfort of lengthening out your body, of becoming a better, stronger person on your mat. So when things happen like this, where you're literally not allowed to leave your house, and things get messy, things get complicated, believe me, I know. You're able to breathe through that discomfort. You're able to handle it straight up. Take one more deep inhale. One more exhale out. Now inhale as you come up to your palms, tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. And then exhale, pedal out your dog. We'll do that same thing on the left side. So inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. So now inhale as you sit up straight and tall. And then exhale, fall forward over your front shin. Always an option to take that supine figure four. So coming all the way onto your back, crossing your left ankle over your thigh, just like you're sitting in a chair. You keep your head down, you interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Just pull your thigh so it comes closer towards your chest. Still working those hip flexors, as well as your outer glutes that you really focused on today. Now option to rock side to side. Get into all those little nitty-gritty areas of your hip flexors. Hopefully this video turned out well because it was my first one. And you know me, I don't try anything before. So y'all are in my test run. I'll take 3 more deep breaths right here. Two more down. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now inhale as you rise your chest up. Tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale as you gaze through your hands and then walk all the way through your hands. Lay onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head be the last thing to come down. Now, inhale as you bring your knees into your chest. And then exhale, happy baby. So grab the outer edges of your feet. And then take the bottoms of your feet. It should look like you're almost walking on your ceiling. But take your knees out wide and then start to rock side to side. We get a lot of core. So make sure to give that low back some love. Now inhale as you hug your right knee into your chest. Let your left leg out long. And then exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee over left arm. Extend your right arm out beside you. Feel that twisting through your torso. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And then this time, hug your left knee to your chest. Let your right leg out long. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee over your right leg. This time, anchor your left shoulder. Engage over your left hand. 2 deep breaths in. One more inhale. Exhale, roll back onto your back. This time, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Appreciate yourself for showing up. No matter what the circumstances, you showed up. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, Shavasana. Lay all the way onto your mat. Let everything go. Now, remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And just be here for a minute. Back to your natural breath. When it's time to make a change, everything will get so uncomfortable for you that you have no choice but to leave. When you're not happy in a situation, don't stay in denial and try to make it work. The world has better plans for you, so trust in the process and do your part by aligning yourself with the things you want. The rest will be history. Now start to bring movement back into your body, starting with your breath. So take a deep inhale in through your nose. Then open mouth as you release that breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Your second wake up of the day, feeling a little different than your first. Then roll onto your right side in fetal pose. So bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow. Then pause right here. We end our practice, each class, in Shavasana and corpse pose, the death of our practice. And then roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. A chance to reset those things that maybe have worked for us in the past, those coping mechanisms. Maybe they need to shift a little bit, and that's okay. Come up to a seated position, sitting on the tops of your feet. Bring your knees out in front of you. And take your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back. Close your eyes. We'll seal our practice today with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then exhale everything you want to leave on your mat today out your mouth. Now bring your hands to your third eye center and pause right here. The light, the love, the teacher in me sees, honors, and absolutely adores the light, the love, the teacher in each and every one of you. We bow together and say namaste. Namaste. I hope y'all enjoyed this session. Feel free to give me any feedback because I have no idea really how it went. So y'all are awesome. Love y'all. Have a great day. Hang in there. And hopefully I'll have another session soon. Feel free to text me feedback though or message me.